What's up, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Good morning. Whew, I need some extra special prayer today because if you could see any of my background, it looks a mess because I am actually in the process of packing to go to Atlanta, and we leave tonight and I go to work today, so I had to pack like overnight, and I was also up doing some hair, doing some other things for work, and I have just been pretty much up all night. I'm running off about 2 hours of sleep, and that's generous. So yeah, Red Bull, coffee, and Jesus are my only friends for today. But with all that being said, I'm so happy to get into today's goal for the day. I'm so happy to be able to share with you. And even though I'm tired, even though I'm physically tired, I feel mentally drained, I know that God is blessing me. I know that God is always going to be blessing me. Same with you. God is blessing you guys, and He's always going to be blessing you guys. So let's just hop right into the goal for today. So the goal for today is to be conscious. Okay, be conscious. And I feel like with this whole like new age movement where people are thinking about like your consciousness and really tapping into your consciousness and being aligned and what planets are in retrograde and all that stuff, I feel like this word gets lost in the sauce of that whole movement. And if you are one that follows that movement, forgive me if I'm being disrespectful. I don't personally follow that movement, so I can't speak to any of those situations. All I know is what the original definition is and how we're going to apply it to our lives today and moving forward. So the definition of being conscious or consciousness is honestly just being aware of yourself, being aware of yourself and how you relate or how you react with your surroundings. So it's all about self-awareness. And then, of course, the noun of your conscious is just your inner self. So why would we want to be conscious? Why would we want to be aware of our own self and how we interact with others? Well, I think that the last part of that is the most important part, is because it dictates how we interact with others. If I'm not aware of myself and my triggers and even the things that I get happy about, my stimulations, then how am I supposed to be able to live the best life that I was created to live, if I don't really know who I am and who I was created? And it honestly all goes back to the Creator. You cannot know yourself without understanding who the Creator is. And again, I follow Jesus Christ. That's what I believe. So we need to understand him. That would just be like a toy trying to figure out more about who that toy was without knowing the maker of the toy. That was a really bad example, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there's no way for you to understand yourself and your consciousness or be aware of yourself if you don't have a good understanding of who Jesus is. So today, when we're thinking about being conscious, number one, we want to think about being self-aware. Self-awareness is something that many people think that they have, but few people actually have it. And honestly, at my last job, my old boss, I could accredit him to really giving me a good understanding of self-awareness and allowing me to explore my own self-awareness, because he preached it heavy. Like, he was all about self-awareness, a couple other things too, but he was all about self-awareness and really just understanding being aware of not only yourself, but how you react in certain situations and how you react in certain environments, your strengths and your weaknesses, okay? Because if you think that you only have strengths, that's probably number one on your list of 1,000 weaknesses that you have, okay? So being conscious is all about being self-aware, understanding, okay, if I'm in this environment, this is how I'm going to act. So maybe I shouldn't go into this environment, or these environments foster or this situation fosters a better environment for me and myself and my consciousness. So I should probably steer more towards this environment, if that makes sense. Okay. So that's what we're focusing on. Number one is understanding our consciousness, understanding ourself, or being more self-aware of us, of our inner selves. And then, of course, along with that, we need to understand who we were created by. So if you don't have a good relationship with Jesus Christ, ain't no time like now to start getting in that, okay? And honestly, it could start with prayer. It could start by opening up and reading the Bible, reading a scripture in the Bible, just really asking God to reveal himself to you, so that you can understand him more. And then in understanding him, you can understand yourself more, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the goal, is to be conscious. That's all I have for you guys today. Again, continue to pray for me. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the road while filming time is supposed to commence. So I'm either going to do it when I get to my destination, or I'm going to do it on the road in the car. So we shall see tomorrow. But it'll be a new environment for the next couple of days. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. But yes, I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday, a blessed Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.